Some long for longevity before fading to dust. Where's the sound? Legends planted by stars. Stop looking at me. I have to say, in the past, since I have last streamed this game, both Xavier and Raphael grew on me. They just did. I cannot say that I love them, but they grew on me, you know? Silas says, actually, I haven't checked what the guys decided to wear today. Let's start with checking what is it that they've
I'm
deemed.
not in a hurry, but you looked worried, so I figured I should check up on you.
Also, I'm very happy that Silas didn't say the first thing as soon as I turned it on that my period started today. I'm very happy about that. Raphael really bothers me more now. He's just so funny and dramatic to me. Like, have you done his bonding memories? Like, that's what, in watching the second Bond, like, that's what finally got me. And I'm like, this is too ridiculous.
Interesting in your sleep.
I usually do.
Do you want to know what you said?
Seriously, Maury? Okay, let's see. Let's see what the last decided to wear. God, he always wears these shades. I swear to God. No earrings today. That's weird. What? No, I know. Like the girly that I love, who makes like the funny lads videos. She always is like. Everybody's so tame today. I don't understand. What's up with that? Okay, can we at least put on a mullet? Oh, and yes, I have the fit. We were supposed to do. I have both colors. I unfortunately didn't get Zane's in the end. No, wait. I did get Zane's outfit. I didn't get the card. So one of these days we're gonna do like this memory. It's just that right now the new story is relevant, so I gotta do it. But I skipped through all this stuff. Okay, so no, don't skip through. So Raphael's bond, specifically Raphael's bond, both is so funny. It's so, I literally at this point, like, I quote his lines from those because they're just too fucking funny. Silas's Flower Memory is really good. I believe you because I haven't fucking seen it, because I haven't watched it outside of the stream and I haven't had time to stream it. So fuck me. Oh, also, Sia, I did get that background from the plushies as well. And I don't know if you figured, but in the posts, you also have a post to make after you get like that thing. You can make a post about it. I also don't know if you know that you can yourself make posts sometimes.
And here's my review. Not gay enough.
Well, I mean, you know what's gay enough? Hold on. I heard you. Hold on. There. Is that gay enough for you? You know what? I'll do this also. Or shall we? Yes. Yes. How about we also do this? Or there. Yeah. Let's do... Nah. Let's do these. Then... Also a little bit of... Nah, it's too much. And I don't have nice hats. Are you happy now? Is this gay enough for you? Are you satisfied? Good. Anyway, okay, fine, I'll just keep them. Let's go to the story. As you can see, I'm still trying to make my way through, like, this one, the prologue to tomorrow, because it's low-key boring to me. So I've just been doing it so slowly. But also, how gorgeous. How can we talk about this for a second? How gorgeous is this? I wish I could put this as like my screensaver. Like an animated. Let's turn off UI. Look how beautiful. Gorgeous. Incredible. Can't wait for the next ones. Look at that. MC. Hi, Victoria! How you doing? When is everybody gonna get the book? They've been so slow. It's annoying. Victoria was the only person who came. Victoria and Brian were the only people who came when I did the reading streams. So... But yes, back to the story. Tis the story time. I am fine. So, wait, so the Zane and Silas thing will be simultaneously? Ooh. When were they and I wasn't there? What? Huh? I'm talking about the book club streams. Just me reading in my little, hold on. The camera is not here. In my little, I had the green screen that I'm like sitting behind this table. It was a thing. It was a thing. Briefly. I'm good, lol. Oh yes, reading streams, huh? Should be by the end of the month they have the book. Okay, good. Good. I miss then. No. Fudge. Are you having a stroke, Melt? Oh my god, I love this. Mori! Come here! She doesn't want to. Asasa! Stupid Tweech. Stupid Tweech. I hear you saying that like in like the voice of Cartman. Stupid Tweech. Alright. New objective. Let's go. I'm gonna try a different voice for MC. C's been saying that she wanted me to be more emotive. Wait, is the heart monitor stuck? I think it's stuck. Hold on. No, it was stuck. Gotta refresh it once in a while. Okay. Within the span of a single month, the Far Space Fleet's significant return and subsequent secret departure stirs intense public. Oh, okay, we're gonna get into it. It's struggling. I'm strigging. Fuck. You know, Melt, you're making me want to read fucking My Immortal with all of this. Yes, Camilla reading. Yay, me reading. I don't know what that reaction was. Okay. The room also. Oh wait, Sia, did the siren stop? The siren stopped!
Hey, bitches and bros and non-binary hoes!
It did stop! Oh my god! You guys, we had the loudest fucking siren going on for like 30 minutes. I was like, it's gonna be heard on stream, but thankfully it's gone. Yay. I'm struggling so hard, it's unnecessary. It is completely unnecessary, and I feel for you, but it's also very funny to me. You cannot deny me the entertainment. The entertainment. The rumors that circulated when Skyhaven was under martial law discussed the fleet's armed operations to eliminate certain anomalous wanderers. While no footage of these events has surfaced, the fleet's tight-lipped response has inevitably sown seeds of panic among the population. After the Chrono Rift catastrophe, the Hunters Association released several reports on Wanderer evolution and their mutations. Like humans, the Wanderers continue to grow stronger. Peace remains a distant goal for this world. As people grow increasingly uneasy about the fleet's mysterious operations, a bombshell announcement takes everyone by surprise. I'm legit crying laughing right now at all the errors. I'm just a mess. Look, it's giving My Immortal, and I love My Immortal. Nothing is better. I'm actually thinking I should, instead of having the book club be reading like books, read fan fiction. That'd probably be better. On the other hand, wouldn't it be weird me reading smut? I don't know. Give me your thoughts, people. Give me your thoughts. You answered that way too readily. I don't know. I have chaotic too hard to the sin. As long as you confess your sins, my child. Ever announces the imminent launch of a project called the Fountain of Ate. The 40-second preview quickly because I would also specifically, if I do that, I would also specifically hire Brenda as my like sourcing agent, because I feel like I would bestow that responsibility most readily to Brenda. I feel like she would deliver. Lol, you good, Melt? Hi, Prince. How you doing? I'm just gonna foregal down a whale. I'm just gonna foregal down a whale. The 40-second preview quickly becomes a global sensation at the focal point of discussion worldwide. The internet debates the development and application of protocore technology. Skyhaven, powered by protocore energy, becomes the target of widespread criticism due to the fleet's recent actions. If you think I understand anything that I'm reading right now, bless you. Me typing in the cheat. When it comes to like the lore of this game, like with everything like Protocore, Wonder, and all of that, I'm like, it goes way over my head. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not here for that part of the story. I can find first by tags, but I cannot vouch for quality. Also, my fucking gun melted. Beneath the can I get to the action, please? Beneath the floating island, Lincoln's scattered lights weave an intricate web across the land. In the windless night, dark figures flit by glass walls. They're quickly masked by the red glow of aircraft warning lights. Oh my god! I forgot! Victoria! Oh my god, I just realized. So, I forgot. I'm so sorry. 2 weeks ago, I went to thrift store and I found Carry On, like hardcover copy. Then I went on Sunday, this past Sunday, and I shit you not, I found two Rainbow Rowell books in a different thrift store. I found Wayward Son, so now I have the second book. And I found Fangirl, which is like adjacent to the Carry On series, but like not in a way you would think, but I was like, oh my god, would gods of thrifting have smiled upon me? I have found also Sia is like my lucky charm. When I go thrifting with Sia, I find some of the like most precious things. Y'all should see. I'm not gonna show. I will have Sia reveal it once she put it on the stream. She's also out of Twitch jail if you haven't noticed. But we got her some great headphone holders. That's all I will say. But yeah, I was like, all I have now is to find the third Carry On book, and that's it. I was like, oh, it was also a signed fucking copy. Hold on. I was just so flabbergasted. So flabbergasted. And I will read messages in a sec, but I just have to share. Yeah, so this I found 2 weeks ago. My only complaint is that I don't... This is not the cover I like. Oh, you read our other stuff? Do you like it? And this is my favorite part. My favorite part is that they have the map of Watford in the book. That is so awesome. But yeah, also another favorite part of mine is that this is from Brooklyn Public Library. You cannot fully see, but it says here Brooklyn Public Library. I have no idea how it ended up in LA. Then I will. This Sunday, I found fucking Wayward Son, exclusive signed edition. And also, that's my favorite cover variation. One sec. Wait, where is it? Like, bro. And Fangirl. I'm like, the gods have... Oh, that's such a cute picture. Oh my goodness. Look. It's so cute. And that's Baz. Because, like, it exists in the world where Carry On books exist. But yeah. The gods have smiled upon me. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I hope I find the third book as well in a few weeks. We just realized that we accidentally got a second copy of second season of True Blood. Like, a CSO second season of True Blood, and she was like, I don't think we have it. We got it, and it turns out we have it. So I'm like, okay, well, gotta go exchange. Let me just catch up on the chat right now. I love you, Sia, for the offside cackling. Words hard. Why say big word when small word do trick? You know, my favorite part is that this is the first sentence that you've actually said properly. Even though you didn't, you meant to say it grammatically wrong, but like that's actually like the first message that you intentionally typed out right. They're literally like, it's been like 6 months since we gave you any story, so here's an info dump that you didn't ask for. I'm Dingy Bread. Okay. Oh my god, such good finds. I'm dying, Brenda. You got this film. What? Signed? How awesome. Yeah, like not like signed in a sense like... This was not signed in person, very clearly, but like, it was like a special edition for Barnes & Noble, but still. I've read, Brenda, you need to read Carry On series. I read Eleanor and Park and the Attachments. They were cute. Okay, I've been... So, they bring me so much joy, like the Carry On books and just Rainbow Rowell stuff. It gives me so much, like, pure joy that I've been trying to spoon feed myself her books. just because, like, once I'm over, like, okay, well, I can reread it, of course, but I can only reread it so many times before it gets boring. But yeah, I will eventually read those two as well. I've just been spoon feeding myself. I finally got the second book, the sequel to Iron Widow. And I read Iron Widow like a year ago, so right now reading, even though thank God it's audiobook, because no way I'm reading a book with all of these Chinese words. Myself, I do not want to bastardize what's written on the page, even if it is not out loud. I am like, I want these professional actors to read it to me how it's supposed to be read. I'm not even gonna attempt to do that. But the way I'm trying to remember what it was. Okay, so here's my honest review of Iron Widow, if you want to read it. It's alright. It's not the greatest. I think the literacy level could be higher. I think the way it taps into Chinese culture and makes this like sci-fi thing is incredible and unique. My biggest problem with the book is that the main character is very like Tumblr era feminist. It's like she constantly has to like say these like, I don't know how to put it, these silly remarks of like, oh, it's because I'm a woman and then blah blah blah, and like, right, because this world is incredibly cruel to women, but the way she says it is very like, I'm 15 and this is deep. And but the plot twists, and let's just say there is one thing I just really don't want to spoil. I don't think that this is a worthy enough to consider a spoiler. I mean, I guess it is a spoiler. There's one big spoily thing. There's one element, all I will say, a relationship. There's a relationship thing that I don't see ever in books. And when that happened and I read it, I was like, hell fucking yeah, this is incredible. Give me more of this. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I wish the main character would talk less about being a strong woman in the most, blatant way possible, but I also like how the author promoted her book and like used TikTok to really like get herself out there. But yeah. Probably a library sale and someone moved to LA from Brooklyn then donated it. You think? Because I thought it was like somebody didn't return. Because there's another book that I got for Sia. It's like a collection of short stories of like 1964 or something. And that one is even in, those like clear cover sleeves that they put in the library. And it also said like that it's a library copy, I think from Orange County, but that one, just because of like the clear cover protector, because of that I'm like, it feels like somebody just didn't return it. It's been on my list, lol. I will definitely get to it soon. Oh my god, you know what, when you say tell me when you get it, and I will start rereading it at the same time with you. Yeah, my understanding is that Fangirl came first, and then she made the Carry On series as a spin-off. That's so interesting, because to me, reading first the Carry On series and then Fangirl, to me it makes more sense that that's how it was written, but I can see Fangirl being written first. Does the audiobook have the edit to page 40 and something? What do you mean by that? The Heavenly Tyrant book. What do you mean, Amusing Prince, by edit? The edit to 40 and something, 400 ND something. I only started, I think I listened to the first hour. I love the hesitation before you start it. Well, because I'm like trying to phrase it properly. Because I'm like, I don't want to. It's a good book. It's not a bad book. Is it a literary masterpiece? Nowhere close. But it is enjoyable, and I appreciate a lot of things that she's done in this book, while I also see a lot of things that I could criticize the writing for. But yeah, Heavenly Tyrant should be quite spins, but it's just also funny the way I'm reading it, and I'm just remembering, I'm like, oh, so that was the plot line that we ended on last book. Oh yeah, and this happened. Oh yeah, and that. I'm just can't remember. So in Heavenly Tyrant, there's a one-sentence edit the author made to make something more clear about relations that happen. Okay. Well, I don't know what you are talking about, and I don't know about in Heavenly Tyrant. Because I haven't gotten far, but there is a relationship dynamic, shall we say, in Iron Widow that I really appreciate, because it's just not often that you see that in literature. But yeah, if you want to like message me on Discord so that we don't spoil it for everybody, you can. Okay, but now that we're done talking about books, I'm gonna get back to the game. Okay, where were we? The unrest brewing online seeps. Oh, fuck. I forgot. Sia was asking me to tell you. So I don't remember. I think. Oh, it was the. Gabriel Garcia Marquez? It was. Sia picked up a copy while we were at thrift store of 100 Years of Solitude, and then she opened it, and she found a library email. Oh, like, it's not like a library. It was like a school, like, university email with an assignment. Oh, it was an email from Stanford. It was an email, like, printed on paper email, just like sandwiched in the book of a Stanford professor, with like, I guess somebody's like assignment to read the book or something. As questions for the quiz. That's why I was like, you should have come and tell yourself, but it was already. Well, it's already told, so.
No, it's not.
Sia, please, can I get back to the game?
It was also, I forgot, it's like, it was email from 2007, so it's almost 20 years old email printed out with like, questions for the quiz ready, here you go. And I'm like, it would be fun to find this person, because you can see full names, like full email of the people. I'm like, oh yeah.
I was like, this is sensible information. This doesn't feel like I should be reading this right now. I haven't read one of the books, but I follow the author on Instagram, and they posted about the book Edit Lol, so I know what it's talking about. Oh my god, a relic. I know. I love, that's my favorite thing about like used books, is like finding notes on like just random stuff that you can find in books. But yeah, I don't know. I follow the author on TikTok, but I don't know about the edit, so I'll find out later. The unrest brewing online seeps quietly into the physical world and ferments under Lincoln's facade of normalcy. Give me my boys! Waves of controversial topics stroke the growing... Jesus, now I'm having a stroke. Public outrage. The association becomes the primary target of this rising tide. In response, the association implements a series of countermeasures. This includes the covert relocation of the Spatium Core stored in the association's building. Okay, maybe I can't actually type clearly.
Look at all the online discussions. It's a circus now.
You did do it. I'm very proud of you. Also, can I say that Simone is super hot? Can I date Simone? See, it talks about the leading, like the boss lady and like a different co-worker, but I'm like Simone. Simone is like hot. But I think Simone, I'm okay with Captain Jenna. I am Team Simone. No, that's gay. Okay, I'm sorry, Mel. I didn't know I couldn't be gay. Now I know.
What is Ever really up to? Did you guys find any leads? Throwing around phrases like groundbreaking achievement and the next step in human evolution. They've got guts.
Have you seen? I'm sorry. Gay is a problem. If I could, I would have shown again how my Zane looks like right now. It is allowed to be gay. Simone gives IG baddie vibes, lol. Oh, Instagram, you mean. Instagram baddie vibes. Sure. I'm here for it, though. In self-driving protocore vehicles, Simone scrolls through an endless stream of updates on her phone.
Given their
Like, not in a bad
research
way,
into
but if she
protocols,
had an
do you have the
OnlyFans, I
credentials
wouldn't
to
be
back up such
surprised.
claims?
If she had an OnlyFans, I would subscribe.
As a protoist, I'm all for advancing protocore tech. But ever?
Wait.
With methods as sketchy as theirs, they might drag us down with them.
The Fountain of Ate has reignited the purest attacks against protocores.
Honey. Honey. Meow. Come here. Honey. Come here, baby. Hi, baby. Hi. Guys, look what we have here. I'll move her up there. I'll cover Caleb. Sorry, not sorry. And also, just gonna move this. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hello. It's the baby. I don't know why it's so out of focus. Let me see. Let me see what I can do about the focus situation. Why is it so out of focus? Ah, sorry. I don't know why it's so out of focus. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to bear with. Does it have autofocus? It does, but when I turn off autofocus, it's not becoming any better. And like, that's my issue. Like, when I turn on manual focus, it literally doesn't change jack shit. But yes, the Mori cam is back because she finally started laying in the bed that I made for her. You know, the bed that I very lovingly sewn. Turns out that all I needed to do was take out the pillow that was in there. But Mori's like...
I've sent you something on Discord.
I don't...
Eat it.
I don't understand why it's so out
We
of
need
focus.
to reconnect it, it's just not fully... It's
Well,
not
I
fully
keep
working.
deactivating it.
No, reconnect it to computer. It happens to it. It's very old and it doesn't work properly.
What did you say? And what do you like, eat it?
The
Oh, all the
modern-
games that you've played?
They're finished.
Really, right now?
I was just telling you.
Hey, bitches and bros
Just so you
and
guys know,
non-binary
you've been
hoes.
bullying me relentlessly, and I mean it. Fucking relentlessly bullying me. You don't finish the
Well,
game.
yeah, I'm so glad that you finished Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Okay, it was
How
5
did
years
you...
ago.
Were you going through clips?
No, there's a Twitch tracker website that tracks every single
Really?
stream. Yeah.
Oh, can you send me?
Just Twitch tracker.
Fine.
Hello.
I'm like, technically I played those, but okay.
Yeah, it says on some of them Dorker.
I love that this game kinda sucks. How
Which one
dare
is
you,
it?
Alan?
No, this game kind of fucks.
Oh.
Because Alan Wake Control, this game fucks. Alan Wake 2, this game fucks even more. Alan Wake's American Nightmare, this game kind of fucks.
I know,
That's
Maury's
my-
like... That's her face most of the time. She's watching Sia do weights. Let me reconnect the camera. We all know that the Maury is the real star of the stream, so it's not the game.
Well, more...
Because she will come to you and I will try. I just trained her to sit in that bed.
Right. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. You're such a cutie, Maury.
Okay, hopefully this works.
You can just keep it like this, nobody will know.
Nobody's gonna know.
Nobody's gonna know that it's off.
Are you there, God? It's me, Maury. It's still, I don't understand.
Can you click configure video?
I've done it, and whenever I like disconnect and do like manual focus, it literally doesn't change
Can
anything.
you put everything on default? Just click. And other one on video or rock or whatever.
Okay,
It
and
still doesn't do it?
no.
Something to do with it's the camera. You see the focus doesn't change.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
saying.
think it's too I think it's broken.
No. Okay, yeah, I didn't want it to be that zoomed in. Also, just gonna, I don't want people to stare at my calendar.
Hey, baby. Where's your baby?
Now we can zoom out. Okay, this... Oh shit. Thank
Hey,
you.
bitches and bros and non-binary
Hi,
hoes.
Bayleaf. You came exactly when the baby is here. The baby. She's out here like, I'ma watch you do whatever it is you do. I know. Okay, back to the game. Kitty break over. At their core, the prototists and the purists represent two opposing viewpoints: support for the development of protocore technology and the opposition to it. The purists believe that although protocores are powerful, they're dangerous. There are too many unknowns, and overzealous research can lead to a catastrophic crisis. In earlier years, they urged humanity not to be blinded by profit. They argued that using Earth's natural energy resources was the only way to ensure civilizations survived in a stable condition.
Our latest missions have been targeted by their radical members.
How's
That's
sound,
why
by the
we
way?
need to transport the spatium core in secret. Both of you need to be on high alert.
If those purists dare to cause trouble, they can say hello to my protocore particle cannon.
They can say hello to my protocore particle cannon. Padish.
We shouldn't be too hostile. While they're traditional, certain prototists can be
And
just as extreme.
here's my review. Not gay enough.
Well, I mean, not
After all,
everything can be
we've only
gay
researched less
enough.
than 10% of a protocore's potential. There's nothing wrong with maintaining a healthy
Bigot.
respect for the unknown.
Wow, Andrew. A deep space hunter like you is defending the purists? They're the ones trying to stop our technological progress.
Yeah, you tell him, Simone. You tell Andrew. Haven't the purists been quiet for several years now?
That's because our protocore tech has developed so rapidly and successfully these past few years. The stuff's been integrated into every aspect of our daily lives, big and small. The purists always insisted that humans shouldn't develop protocore technology. But the reality is, humanity can't live without it now. Facts speak louder than words.
Lol, we're still playing lads. No, we are still trying to actually play lads.
Improving a person's
But it's
quality
very
of
hard
life,
when my
fighting
men are not on
wanderers,
the screen.
and helping humanity explore the deep space tunneling secrets beyond our universe. The Proto-Tis vision for the future is being realized one step at a time, without concrete
It's like,
evidence to support
Andrew,
the purist
Simone,
claims.
like,
It's only
we
natural that
really
they
are
lost
here for
ground.
Silas and Zane. Can we just, with all my love for Simone, I feel like Mori has 1,000 things going through her brain. I feel like she has 0 things going through her brain most of the time.
What about you? Whose side are you on?
Me? I'm on the side of... What's cacotists? I'll choose cacotists. I side with the limited edition chocolate pie from the Association Cafeteria. It's a delicious and replenishes their stamina. Wow. Wow. The vehicle passes through the tunnel, which is the last highly dangerous point on our designated route. The secure vault is at the end of this road.
Metaflux levels are within a stable range. Begin storage intake procedures.
We really worked hard today. Since this is our last shift, let's finish strong. Late night snacks are on me.
You're my late night snack. Wait, there is a massive surge of metaflux heading straight for us. It's coming in fast.
Meetings are normal. You guys.
Classic. Classic, lads. At that moment, a truck wreathed in flames and crackling with power from metaflux comes barreling toward us from behind. Hubba Hubba is going at full speed. As soon as Simone and I jump out of the cargo hold, our transport vehicle is violently thrown into the air and explosion releases searing heat behind us. I think I know who's gonna go. What the fuck? Must be your first time, Victoria. This is lads in its natural habitat. We have an emergency. Transport vehicle I-09 is under attack. Coordinates are being transmitted, requesting backup. Where's my backup? My backup is my man's. Protocore particles drift around the overturned transport vehicle. Through my blurred vision, I see several distorted figures emerging from the flames.
Go. You're free.
Who's that? Excuse me? No, that's a turn of event. Oh my god, can you imagine if the last love interest would be a woman? We can dream, okay? The unfamiliar voice is masked by the crackling flames. My ears are still ringing. There's fire all over my face, and I can't tell if what I'm hearing is real or just in my head.
It's a shame we're seeing each other again when you're in such a pitiful state.
Who are you?
Did Josephine ever mention our time together at the Gaia Research Center?
Wait, who's Josephine? Can y'all remind me who's Josephine? Who? Oh, Josephine is her grandmother. Right. Who are you?
I guess not.
Excruciating pain tears through my entire body as my heart begins to tremble uncontrollably.
Who I am doesn't matter. The real question is, who are you?
Damn. She suddenly grabs my throat and a sharp pain pierces my neck. It's like 1,000 needles just stabbed me. I feel like I'm suffocating as I lose control of my limbs. My heart pounds violently while a chaotic force stirs within my body. Blood trickles down my forehead through my crimson-tinted vision. What did you hear?
Baby! What is it? Baby! What is it? What is it, baby?
Oh, don't be like that. You. It's not like I cannot turn you. The side eye. There. I think there's no focus because it's too dark. Now that I think about it. Wait, I can give her an ambient light. Hold on. Sorry, Mori. That was a little much. I know. She's like. Oh my god, it's too funny. Oh my goodness! A sub goal reached. Even though there were no new subs. How did that... I'm so confused. I wish I could lower the intensity of the light. Should I... I'm just gonna turn it off. It's a little much. I'm gonna try to... Oh, I just subbed again though. Oh, okay. Because it felt like it came out of nowhere. Because I just only have like a sub goal reached. But I have no notification that there was a new sub. Okay, I think it looks better now. I moved the light a little bit. I'm trying, Grace. I'm trying. I think it's a little better. Unless I'm Delulu. But thank you for the sub, Brenda. I appreciate it. Okay.
You were born in the depths of deep space. You were supposed to be ours. A one-of-a-kind, precious creation.
Evil lesbian. She's hearing the ghosts again. She's hearing something.
Without the key, the Fountain of Atay will only remain a poor imitation.
Where's Silas? It feels like Silas should save us.
Days, I hear something faintly crack. Suddenly, an unprecedented power surges through my veins and bursts forth with brilliant light.
The key belongs to no one else. You are the one who holds all of its secrets.
Aw, man, I thought Silas was gonna save us. Transporting the Spatium Core... Spatium Core was a classified mission for special operations. The attack wasn't revealed to the outside world. After spending 2 days in the hospital, Simone and I were ordered to suspend all missions and focus on resting until we made a full recovery. Afterward, Jenna secretly visited us to reveal the truth. The association president, as well as the others, suspected there was a high-ranking mole in the association. Gasp! Since Simone and I were now known to the enemy, we needed to lay low. Our temporary suspension was to protect us and serve as smokescreen. Externally, the radical purists needed to be handled with caution. Internally, dealing with the mole would inevitably disrupt their plans. Jenna didn't really talk about the Spatium Core. She just gave me a look that told me to be patient. It's Captain Jenna for you. Chaotic energy courses through my blood. Chaotic energy courses through her blood. The burning sensation in my chest is more intense than the pain from my injuries. Unable to sleep, I toss and turn. Then I finally sit up and turn on the bedside lamp. My heartbeat is faster than usual. I gently press my hands against my chest and rest my head on my knees. I can't believe I ended up absorbing the Spatium Core. Why me? You're a dick. I'm sorry, guys. That's the best I can do. And I feel like if I turn her again, she's just gonna leave. And I don't wanna. I don't want her to leave.
Did Josephine ever mention our time together at the Gaia Research Center?
You know, the way she says that, you know what it reads as? Did you forget about the time in a hotel?
The key belongs to no one else. You are the one who holds all of its secrets.
Thank you, Sia.
Grandma. The research materials Grandma left behind might not just be an unfinished story. That could be a link in a much larger chain. Unicorn and the Gaia Research Center. That's where time has sealed away the truth I seek. The Gaia Research Center, if I remember correctly, it was in what used to be the most prosperous district known as N109 Zone. Let's see if there is a key waiting for me for my return. Once my injuries are healed, I don't hesitate. I report my next target during my administrative leave to Jenna via a secret comms channel. The ruins of the Gaia Research Center, located in the N109 zone.
You know what that means? You know what that means? Wait, snow? Wait, no, N109 zone. Okay, fine.
Amidst snow-covered mountains stands a building precise geometric perfection, the Fractal Library. It was erected at an unknown time. The library doors slowly part. Wearing robes, a young boy with snow-white hair pushes them open. A soft, ethereal light spills out from behind the doorway and touches the snow. The boy looks down and gently scoops up the small white creature by his feet.
It's time to collect what's due from the 7-year promise, Shuchi. We need to pay the emissary a visit.
Oh my god, if that is baby Silas, I'm gonna die.
I wonder how he's doing. How have these 7 years treated him? Is he getting along with his classmates? Did he succeed in his thesis defense?
It low-key looks like Silas, but who knows?
As the white light fades, the boy's foot sinks into something soft. Snowflakes fall onto his head. He's surprised.
Huh? How did the library end up here? Did I mess up the incantation?
Why does he talk like an adult? I know, right?
The white creature suddenly leaps down and runs away. Its tail playfully draws arcs in the snow behind it.
Shuchi, I know you haven't seen snow in a long time, but that doesn't mean you can just run off.
The boy hastily grabs his traveling bag and runs after the creature. He manages to catch its tail just before he falls face first into the snow.
What ad did you have?
Behind him, the massive library doors slowly close. He raises his hand only to realize he left the accessus bracelet the emissary gave him in the library.
Oh, Book of Answers, just this once, would you be so kind as to tell me where I am?
His bag suddenly bulges as a thick book emerges from it. Opening itself, it rapidly flips through its pages before finally materializing 2 words: the Arctic.
How long will it take to get back to Lincoln City?
No, the timing of the ad is what scared me. Okay, gotcha.
The Book of Answers flips its page once more, 8,000 kilometers.
Aw.
I guess the boy's gonna die.
In the desolate Arctic, a boy and his companions silently drag their... Can I help you? I know, me too, dog, me too. Silently drag their their luggage, their figures gradually vanishing into the endless expanse of white. The silly goose police is after you. Guilty as charged.
Okay, well that wasn't informative at all. Let's move on. Is this finally moments? Leaving the southern area of Lincoln City, I drive down Bear Boulevard. The scenery on both sides of this wide street slowly deteriorates. Where's your baby? After I installed the anti-interference chip Silas sent me on my motorcycle, I've been able to freely pass through the protofield disrupted no-hunt zones numbers 62 to 65 and arrive at what once was the most prosperous tech hub in the region. Now it has become a criminal's paradise, the N109 zone. You keep presenting me with framing challenge. Why do you look so grumpy? It's just because you're sleepy, I know, but it's so funny. Ugh, it's raining again. I'm tired of rain. I just want cool weather, airplane ears. Not fully. Yes. It's a baby. Give me that chin. The abandoned building when I first met him still stands in a desolate courtyard. Yes, no, maybe so. I remember it like it was yesterday. Come to think of it, a lot of time had passed since my initial meeting with the feared leader of Anakinus. After entering the N109 zone, the streets remained deserted. Not a soul could be seen, but it becomes livelier as I approach the central district. I don't know, it sounds pretty fucking lively. As a war zone kind of lively. If I stop responding, it's because sleep or the storm got me, or both. Gotcha. Well, you can look at the baby in a very cute pose. There. A river of people flows through the streets. They surge with me toward the same destination. Silas's pants. What's going on? It sounds like it's coming from Charon. Above the streets, massive holographic screens glow neon blue. They display live footage of the district in 4 areas. A scared woman is bandaging a knife wound in her shoulder at a street corner, and a boy who cornered a wanderer in a dark alley rips out its protocol with bare hands. A gang member plunges a dagger into his companion's chest. Jesus, what the fucking Christ, what's happening? Isn't Charon supposed to be a trading hub? Why are they fighting? I know, blocka. At the top of the display rows of names, a number flickers rapidly. Old ones are erased as new ones appear in the... Is it Hunger Games in the N109 zone? Is this some kind of competition? Nothing that happens in the N109 zone surprises me anymore. I turn my attention away from the massive display and keep trying to call Silas. When I visited the odd workshop, its owner knew Grandma. They were probably colleagues. If I want to find out where the Gaia Research Center was located, he probably had some leads. Silas had raced through the streets to get us to the odd workshop, and I was unfamiliar with the N109 zone back then. To find it again, the most effective way would be to ask Silas. He's not answering. Fine, I'll just fetch him from the Anakinus' base. Driving my 270 HM, I'm about to make a turn into the alley ahead when a bullet whizzes past me. It grazes my temple. My body lurches to the side as I dodge, but the momentum sends my bike sliding until it crashes into the corner. It's completely wrecked. I barely regain my footing when another bullet tears through the air. It's heading straight for me. Ah! Clink. A cane flashes before me and deflects the bullet. It ricochets into the wall and leaves behind a smoking hole in it.
Watch your step, kid. There are places you shouldn't wander into.
Who are you? At my feet, a thin orange-red laser stretches across the street to the building on both sides of the street.
Caron is hosting its triennial Zalion hunt right now. Everything beyond that line is in the killing zone.
Oh. So it is Hunger Games.
One step is all it takes for the surveillance drones to lock onto you with their multi-lens systems. Then they'll automatically register you as a participant. Every criminal in the N109 zone is waiting to hunt down the lost lambs who walk in.
I dust myself off and get up. Who are you? The man before me appears to be in his 50s or 60s. His white hair is neatly combed under a gentleman's hat, and he's using an old-fashioned cane as a support. He stands in stark contrast to the chaos of these streets.
I'm just a ferryman on the river Styx. I help travelers cross.
Can you imagine if that was like child Silas and this is old Silas?
Are you planning to cross Caron's river?
Like a king surveying his domain, he turns to look at the eastern and western district of Caron. I thought it was Charon. They're surrounded by orange laser barriers.
Shall I be your guide?
Thanks, but no thanks. Sure, but will I be safe if I follow you? He reaches behind his ear and produces a round chip no bigger than a fingernail.
This is an ID camouflage chip. If you have one, it masks your biometric data so you can't be traced.
Sure, I'll just put in
as long as you're
a
within
random
3
chip.
steps of me, you'll be within its range of concealment.
Okay. With tech like this, he's definitely not just a random passerby. I'll be frank, I hope you don't plan on doing any tricks.
I understand your concerns. In a place like the N109 zone, being cautious is what keeps you alive.
Source, trust me, bro. I'm like, who is this? And later it'll turn out that it's some, like, extremely dangerous person that Silas is like, why the fuck did you even talk to him?
Let's go.
Where's Silas? With my biometric data masked, I follow this unfamiliarly elderly man into the devastated eastern district of Caron. End of chapter. That's 6 Li. Huh? The stench of gunpowder and blood fills the streets, and the continuous metaflux explosions make my heart pound like a drum. Speaking of my heart, oh, okay, no, it's moving. 6 love interest. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, no, definitely. If you're not like those criminals, then you shouldn't mind answering a few questions. What are the rules of the Zion hunt? A cold wind sweeps past us as 3 humanoid wanderers crash into a roadside shop. They grab and tear a person's limbs apart. Oh joy. But then a sudden protocore explosion engulfs the storefront.
They're like that. Hunts of the primal variety. People become hunters and prey to fight for a gold coin. With it, they'll be granted one wish from the Lord of Caron. At the very end, whoever enters the central arena with the coin and remains the last one standing becomes the winner.
From the upper floor of a shop, a drunken man leans halfway out. He quietly raises his gun in our direction.
You can use evil weapons, protocore weapons, and your own fists.
A roar resounds before the bullet can leave the gun. We remain untouched as our would-be attacker falls, his chest pierced by a metaflux.
Wanderers are just another weapon people use to hunt each other.
This is all so surreal. Hi, Fear Staff, how you doing? Morning for you, night for Dish Baby. The drones record everything. The screens immediately cycle between shots of death and victory.
Hey, bitches and bros and non-binary hoes!
Hi, Mori, the amateur electrician. Wait, why is she amateur electrician? What did I miss? And somewhere in the darkness, thunderous cheers erupt from the crowd. Oh. Right. Oi, what up?
What a waste. I've seen him before. He's formidable when he isn't drunk.
The man stops, his hand clasped over his cane. He closes his eyes as if to observe a moment of silence for the deceased.
Isn't it brutal? I hope you weren't frightened.
It takes more than that to scare me. I've witnessed deaths worse than this.
Indeed. Life has a way of catching us off guard.
Stepping over the fallen body, he leads me to a place with a brilliantly lit sign that reads, Elysium, the true paradise. The familiar bar is packed tonight. Everyone clutches their drinks as they're gathered around a screen that's broadcasting the Zion hunt.
Here are the latest predictions. You can't miss these guaranteed winners. Come one, come all. Who wants to join the fray? Join us!
I'm so confused.
Stop
This is
banging
so...
on my tables. Do you think hiding in my little sanctuary and drinking your life away makes you special?
This is all such a... I mean, I know, like, N109 Zone is being dramatized as this, like... I don't know. The most criminal of places, but this is going a little further than I'm used to in the description of N109 Zone. A little too grotesque to be believable.
It's not like I don't pay for my drinks. I'd rather drink myself to death here than get killed the moment I step outside.
Amidst the cacophony of voices urging people to place their bets, this dangerous business brewed from human lives proves to be very enticing.
A lot of folks are placing bets this year. But being the hunt's primary target isn't exactly a blessing.
Opportunity is always born from danger. It's a traditional rule of the Zaoyan hunt.
Zaoyan? Okay, Zaoyan. The elderly voice cuts through the air with commanding authority. Everyone turns their heads at the same time.
Our old man Dimitri's here!
Oh, Dimitri!
Who's your pick this year, old man?
I need to discuss something with a friend. Would you mind waiting here for a moment? The meal sets here are good, and the drinks are decent. Give them a try if you're interested.
I politely nod. However, I've decided not to touch the food in this place.
Oh, dear. Why did you say our drinks are decent? You're so picky, Gramps.
A pair of lemon-scented hands encircled my neck, but they quickly pull away before I can retaliate. Lemon-scented hands? The owner of Elysium moves to face me.
Ah, we meet again, Missy. You're really something else if you know someone like Dimitri.
Who the fuck is Dimitri? His name is Dimitri? Who is he exactly?
He's the Lord of Charon. As the true owner of Charon, Dimitri is the one who hosts the Zion hunt.
I thought Silas would be the Lord of Charon.
The arena at the center of the market belongs to him too.
But Charon is supposed to be a free trading zone. How can a place like that have an owner?
You're not the only one curious about it. But Dimitri's background...
Dimon!
Elysium has been open for years. But I haven't heard anything about
Hey
his
Sia,
past.
can I ask you a favor? Oh, you're sleepy. Sleepy baby. Can you bring me a drink from the fridge? My mojito. Please?
Even Silas, the leader of Anakinus, keeps his distance from Dimitri.
Come to think of it, Silence hasn't mentioned him before.
А я вот еще вот это выкинуть. Спасибо.
Mushi.
Since this isn't our
Mojito.
first meeting, let me properly introduce myself.
Huh?
Aslan.
Margarita, I mean.
That's my name.
Dorker.
Would you like to order something?
I'll pass. I didn't bring my wallet.
Madame.
Thank you. If you could also give me my Coke from the table. What, you don't like alcohol?
No, it's not that. She hates how soda pops.
Well, it's
The
not
sound-
soda.
It's the sound of the popping of the the hissing. She's scared of it.
Oh my god, when you said your name, I love just how my name sounds so out of place in this game.
Give it to her to listen again. Like to listen specifically. If it still pops. It's probably not popping anymore. It's not popping anymore.
Because it's not frizzy.
Fizzy?
It's not bubbly.
It is.
No, it's not.
Mia, otherwise when you open it, it wouldn't make a sound. If you shake it right now, it would make like...
If I shake it right now, I would splash it all over the place.
It's okay, baby.
Nobody's gonna make you drink alcohol.
Meow.
Elysium doesn't always collect payment in cash, and our services extend beyond just filling empty stomachs.
Before I can ask for details, Dimitri returns and gives me a nod.
I've finished my business. Come here. I'll escort you out.
Behind the counter. Did she say it was pronounced Aislinn? Sorry, Cam. Now all I will look at is Mori. That's fine. Look at her. That's why I have the Mori cam. So you look at her. Behind the counter, Aislinn. I'm gonna assume it's Aislinn. Aislinn lowers her voice and winks at me.
If you need anything
Eileen?
special in the future, ask for the connoisseurs menu. I'll give you a 20% discount.
No thank you.
Bye-bye. Come back soon.
Just stark difference, Jesus Christ.
As I step outside, gunshots, screams, and maniacal laughter fill my ears once more. I know, Ipe Mori. It's hard to believe that this refined elderly gentleman beside me is the master of this hellish domain. So, I heard you're the Lord of Charon. Why are you hosting these death matches? Do you enjoy watching people fight and kill each other?
Fighting, killing, surviving by any means necessary. That has always been the way of life. With or without the Zalian hunt, the cycle of violence would continue perpetually in the N109 zone.
That is not what I expected from a story update.
With Dimitri leading the way, every danger we encounter becomes something to walk past. It allows me to safely traverse this lawless battlefield. Mephisto! Just as I'm about to step over the thin orange-red laser, a familiar crow breaks the silence. Across the street, Mephisto perches on a lamppost. He looks at me and tilts his head. Hi.
Your friend is here to pick you up.
The cane falls onto the laser line, and the Lord of Charon stops at the edge of his territory, taking not a step further.
I'm sure our next meeting will be much sooner than this time.
What do you mean?
I mean, my duty as your escort has come to an end, until we meet again.
I have a feeling he has connections to Grandma. Is he Grandpa? Can you imagine? Dimitri watches me leave with an unwavering smile, like an ordinary old man out for a walk in the park. My mans. Where's my mans? My mans. Give me my man. My boy. My love. My man. My man. With Mephisto as my escort, I arrive at the familiar base without a hitch. Thanks. As soon as I enter the building, I hear a violent explosion from one of the rooms. Is Anna Kindness's base also involved with the... I already forgot immediately. Zoyon Hunt? The room is dark. Mindful of Silas's sensitive eyes, I turn on a floor lamp at its lowest setting. Is he playing a video game or is it Luke and Kieran? In the center of the room stand 4 egg-shaped gaming pods. 3 of them are rocking back and forth. Their surface is covered in LED lights, pulsate in tandem with the explosion sound effects. I walk up to Silas's gaming pod and knock on it several times. Silas? Silas? Mephisto's been caught! The base is surrounded! They're after you! Absorbed in his virtual world, Silas doesn't respond. Oh, come on! I walk away and settle into the 4th gaming pod, the only one that's empty. Inside, the surrounding screens transform into an endless expanse of stars. Realistic sound effects immediately fill my ears. I fire up my spaceship and set off to pursue Silas's fleet. I lock onto the engines of the first ship I see. Grip the controls and open fire.
Who was that? That's brutal.
Pressing home my advantage, I target the next ship. It's immediately destroyed. What the fuck am I reading? No, look! And just like that, only 1 ship remains in the game aside from mine. It must be Silas's. Activate the ship AI and lock onto ship Q313.
Target spotted. Would you like to initiate tracking?
It's official. The MC uses AI. Cancel her. Divert all power to the engines. Don't let him escape. My ship's engines burst with brilliant blue light as I surge towards Silas's vessel. Ship Q313 remains unfazed. It gracefully spins away from my attacks as I close in. So while all of that in madness is happening in the N109 zone, they're like, we're gonna have a game night, you guys. Luke, Kieran, come in. We're having a Star Wars little arcade situation. However, the elegant move proves to be costly. The ship's tail grazes a meteor, which triggers red warning light in Silas's cockpit. The simulation ends with the blaring alarm still echoing as the gaming pod slowly opens. Silas emerges and removes his hologram helmet. Finally! Hi! Ooh, that's a new outfit for you,
Why
bestie!
are you so riled up? You blew up half the battlefield, too. Are you satisfied now?
I'm short on time. After I ask my question, I'll go. I expect him to make excuses after losing the game. Instead, he furrows his brow while he stares at me. What?
You had something nice to eat?
No, I was just at Elysium. The owner and I caught up.
Playing dumb isn't very nice, kitten.
This is like his simplest outfit yet, but how well it fits him. As he speaks, he moves closer to me as if sensing something.
A special protocore. Is it an ether core?
Silas's accurate assessment catches me off guard. While trying to keep the energy within me stable, I turn to look at him and respond with an inquisitive smile. What's wrong? Weren't you always hoping I'd get stronger?
Who gave it to you?
Me? What do you mean? I ate it myself. If you're well informed, you should know about the recent attack on the Hunters Association transport vehicle. As expected, Silas doesn't look surprised. A strange person infiltrated the group of attackers. She found me and started talking about these bizarre things. The stuff is still uncertain, so I decided to tell Silas only the simplest parts. Just as I was on the verge of losing consciousness, my body instinctively absorbed the spatium core. His atom apple bobs once, and I catch a glimpse of the protocore in his eye emitting a dizzying red glow. Before I can get a better look, he walks to the minibar. He downs a glass of liquor in one go. The turbulent energy within me finally settles down, and I realize Silas is locked in an intense battle against his desire for protocores.
Setting aside the possibility that you're here to show off your shiny new protocore, what brings you to the N109 zone?
I walk toward him and bring up the holographic map on my watch's interface. This map was created during Lincoln's final field survey before the Chrono Rift catastrophe.
And?
As I continue to zoom in on the display, the word Gaia Research Center appear on the map. The person who almost killed me said I first appeared here, during one of the Unicorn research team's experiments. Silas glances at it before turning his attention to the chessboard on the table.
And you actually believe that nonsense?
I need to go there and find answers, then I'll know if she's lying or not. And come closer to me. Mwah. Our last game ended in a draw, so I quietly join the chess match as Silas remains quiet. After surveying the chessboard, I move up my rook from the back rank. When I was younger, I had doubts about my past. Later, I figured that so long as I was healthy and safe, none of it really mattered. But a human heart shouldn't contain a protocore. I need to find out who I really am instead of waiting for mysterious people to find me. As soon as I reach for another piece, Silas immediately captures one of my pawns.
And then what? Do you actually believe that learning about your past will make things better?
When I see people, whether close or distant, suddenly racing towards a destination, refusing to accept the unfavorable position, I look at the chessboard again. I take my knight, my only chance for a breakthrough. The one who seems to stay still may be left at a disadvantage forever.
That's just what it looks like on the surface, kitten. As soon as you make your move, you give your opponents an opening. Sometimes the best move is not to make one at all.
As he speaks, he taps my king. It's safe for now, but it's trapped in the setup for a pincer attack. There's little hope of escape. What about you? He has a point. It's Before he can pull back his hand, I quickly grab my queen and pointed at Silas's eye. Your fusion with the protocore couldn't have been a coincidence either. Is that a friendly piece of advice or a warning? Speaking of outfits, there's a new one to buy. Yes, you got it. You're taking from photos. See, what did I tell you? What did I tell you that Brenda's gonna fucking buy it? Literally in the morning as we opened and I saw it, I was like, okay, Brenda needs it. And I'm pretty sure Brenda's gonna buy it to take all the pictures. I cannot. It's so funny. I love it. You gotta post the pictures though. Ooh, sorry. A switchy switch. A switchy switch this way. Okay. In our brief standoff, he finally shows his first smile of the day.
My situation holds no value as a reference point. Those words were nothing but a distraction so I could win the game.
Also, have you heard, Brenda, that there is a new character in Zenless Zone Zero that sounds exactly like Silas?
And the funny thing is that Hoyoverse doesn't usually hide the voiceover actors, but they sure as shit not releasing who is voicing that character, which even more confirms that it must be Silas. Let me show you really quickly, hold on. I was gagging. It actually showed up on my For You page, Sia, one of the videos that you showed me. And I was like, boy, that is him. I hope I liked it so I can find it. I'm looking for it. Hold on. Did I not like it? I didn't like it. Although, I'll look for it. T, at some point that person's gonna have to put their name on a credit, right? Lol. Or maybe not, I don't know. I will tell you something later in private about the voice, but I don't know. There eventually we'll find out, but maybe when the game is like done. Silas Zero Silas. I'm sure that search will. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. Hold on. You'll hear it. You'll hear it.
The thrill of danger. Yours truly, Mockingbird. Now, let's stir the pot.
I know. I love that. I love the comment. Silas, don't make me download this game too, please. I probably will. Relatable. This is the first time I considered downloading a Hoyoverse game. I'm like, Silas, why are you in ZZZ? Everyone's like, Silas? If that's not him, it's an insane dupe. Oh, there we go. No, it's him. It's him. Listen,
In a
listen.
way, you're one of my most prized possessions. If you ever want to experience the feeling of flying, manager, just let me know. I'll hold on to you tightly. I promise you'll be safe.
It's him.
What's on your mind? Something more important than me, I wonder. In a way.
Like, I would recognize Silas's voice anywhere. It's him. There's some that were saying like my husband is here. Something along those lines. Also, just because I'm already here, really quickly, I want to share. I'm sure that I've sent you a couple or so TikToks from this person, but I love her so much. I hope that like maybe at Anime Expo to meet her. She's incredible. She makes these like funny lads videos.
Hi, I got a call that my girlfriend is here.
Oh, yeah, she just sprained her ankle.
Oh my god, she's dying.
What? No, we're just putting her in a bandage.
Thomas, they're wrapping her up in bandages. These people are turning my girlfriend into a mummy. Hi, I got a call, Pipsqueak. My girlfriend is here.
Oh, yeah, she just sprained her ankle.
I knew I should have locked her away so that she could never get hurt.
What did you say?
I said, how bad is she hurt?
She'll be out in a second. Aren't you friends with Dr. Zane, too? Don't you want to say hi?
No. Does he walk around the hospital with shades on, too?
Oh, Dr. Zane, funny thing. We got a patient with a sprained ankle, and you're her emergency contact.
Where is she?
In the room down the hall.
And you didn't think to call me?
I mean, it's just a minor injury.
And she's a major part of my life. I need x-rays, CT scans, stat!
Is he allowed to be her doctor and her emergency contact?
Hi, I got a call that my girlfriend is here.
You look like a hunter. Your girlfriend must be the hunter, too.
Yes, that's me.
Well, good news, it's just a sprained
I
ankle.
made her soup.
Oh, this smells interesting. You made it yourself?
Yes, I did.
Okay, we're not gonna give her this.
Why?
Because we want her to get better.
My girlfriend's here. I want to see her now.
Oh, the hunter with the sprained ankle.
Yes, my kitten is very lucky that she has 9 lives. How bad is it?
Not bad. You just have to make sure she stays in bed.
Shouldn't be a problem. Keeping her in bed is my favorite thing to do.
Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Sir, this is a hospital.
Hi, I got a call that my girlfriend is here.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
she just
her
sprained her
so
ankle.
Oh my God,
much.
she's dying.
Them.
What?
I
No, we're
guess
just
I
putting her in
suppose
the
I
bed.
don't know their pronouns, but I love them so much. And they're so cute. I low-key have a crush on them, but they're incredible. Anyway, lads. Kitty is asleep. I am so warm. Every time I'm like, yeah, I'll drink a little bit, you know what, it's the end of the day, whatever. And then I just start being so sweaty and warm from drinking that I'm like, fuck, why did I do this to myself? And I continue drinking. Silas grabs the chess piece from my hand. Taking my wrist, he guides me to the floor to the floor-to-ceiling window. I was like... As the curtains slowly part, they reveal the night sky. Below us is the N109 zone in its entirety.
Since 2034, the N109 zone has undergone multiple rounds of reconstruction. Look at the outside world. Can you match any of these roads to that old map of yours?
The one straight street become a maze. Nearly all the landmarks have vanished. Surely the people who used to live here.
They left.
Ever's agent handlers for gathering intel?
Dead.
What about the odd workshop's owner? Surely he's...
Unfortunately for you, he just left town yesterday. He won't be back until next month at the earliest.
Oh, did he actually, or are you just saying that? I frown as my leads get cut off before me.
Do you really want to know?
Even if I didn't, people keep forcing me to find out. He pushes me closer to the window. Then I realize that the only person who knows the truth has been right here all along.
He's been right here all along. Sorry. Has there been a new episode?
There,
It feels like there's been a new
underground.
episode.
Following Silas's gesture, I see it, the massive holographic screen in the sky. It's the heart of the... So... You know what? I'll just say it, however. Zion. Hunt. I experienced today a paradise of bloodshed and revelry. The Quran arena.
You mean been here the whole time? Yes, he's been here the whole time. Yes, yeah, thank you. Oh, and it's the end of the chapter. The times I sometimes forget that it's on my phone and I start moving my mouse to like click on the next thing and I'm like, oh wait, hold on. Man, I know that this is like one of the simplest outfits that he has, but man, he looks fire in it. My mans. The massive holographic display makes everything feel strangely unreal, just like this man right in front of me. The latest ranking continues to scroll by. The individual in the first place has remained unchanged since this afternoon. To hold the spot for so long in such a brutal hunt, he must be strong.
He's been at the top since last night. He's good. I'll give him that.
Each change in the rankings marks the end of another life. They know it's suicide, yet they still eagerly rush in. Is that coin really worth it?
I see you know a thing or two. But fewer than 30% of the participants are there for that coin. In the N109 zone, what matters more is the desire to hunt, the thirst for bloodshed. the craving for domination. Or a means to prove one's loyalty.
The only domination I am seeking is the domination of your heart, Silas. He steps away from the window and the curtains close behind him. Through the gap, a red X appears over the first place portrait before it vanishes forever from the giant screen. Wait, the first place person just got assassinated? Hi, Ono, how you doing? Based on your experience, how much longer will the hunt last? Since the dazzling neon lights have been blocked, my thoughts become clearer. The safest option would be to search under the arena after the hunt ends.
By the looks of it, the finals will start tomorrow. This stage always ends quickly. It never goes beyond 6 or 7 days. This year's hunt has some extra stakes involved, so the finals will be more intense. It'll be over in 2 days. After that,
he walks to the sofa with measured steps and takes a seat.
the arena will be demolished.
Isadorker, and she needs to go to horny jail for her Love and Deepspace gameplay. Look, I even now match my man. Well, I don't fully match my man yet in the hair, but you know, it's a process. It's a process. With every refreshment in like a month or so, within a month or two, you know, I'll get closer and closer to matching my mans. What?
Many have coveted the arena for years, but its owner isn't as young as he used to be. His grip on power isn't the same anymore.
Thank you, Anna.
The vultures circling this territory already have a silent agreement in place. They'll host an overtime match once the Zoian hunt is over.
Looks like participating in Zoian hunt is my last chance to find the Gaia Research Center. And bringing it to the arena by myself is no easy feat. And now get marked. The only one that marks me is this little baby. This little baby. Who's the baby? Are you the baby? Yes, you are. Yes, you are the baby. She finally started liking being in her bed. It only took to take out this like pillow that was inside of the bed to have her finally like sitting in it. Apparently she wanted it to be less soft and more firm. Oh boy. Has the prom pics have been posted? I was like, have our virtual photography connoisseur posted? Oh my goodness! Can we look on stream? Let's look on stream. Hold on. Let's check out your art on stream. Nice, nice. Nice. I love how your MC has like a little bit of a pouty face. I'm into it. I'm digging it. Yes. Yes. This gets 10 out of 10. Let's see. All right. This one feels a little, there's something about his posture. It feels a little more forced. So I will give this a 8 out of 10. It also, your MC looks a little bit like she's being forced to take a picture with him. So just because of that, 8 out of 10. Aww. This is really cute. I wish he was smiling, but oh well, you can't tell Raphael to do anything. So I give this a 9 out of 10. Let's see. Hell yeah. Now this is walk that walk, fashion turn to the left, fashion turn to the right. 10 out of 10, 100%. Would recommend. All right, next we have, aw, it's like prom sweethearts, you know? It's like a little awkward with each other, but, you know, happy to be there. I give this, like 9.5 out of 10. Next. This one, you know what? Controversial opinion. This one feels too staged. Feels too posed. Like in the previous one, it's like a candid moment of two young lovers who are, you know, happily making memories at this prom. This is like their parents posed them. So this one gets 6 out of 10. Oh, Victoria, Brenda does the best photos in the game. Nice. Now this gives not prom photos, this is engagement photos. This is like staged, but at the same time very sincere. These are like engagement photos, like, you know, on wedding invitations. Like this, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. We need to send this to the developers so they can fix the poses. Yes, with my critiques. This, what happened to his hand? Jesus Christ. Disappearing in the dress. I am very partial to this pose. I think it's so funny and cute. The way like MC holds his head. I do have that pose myself, so... But, Mori. Mori has officially completely slid out of her bed. She cannot be contained. She must sit on the table. For God knows what fucking reason. Oh my god. This is a baby. If you knock over my Coke, I swear to God, Maury. I'm gonna move it to the side to protect myself. Alright, moving on. We have... Oh. We have... the man, the legend. Now see, Silas pulls off this pose, but your MC doesn't fully... She looks a little embarrassed that she has to do this pose. So I'm gonna give this 5 out of 10. Now this is beautiful. This is a loving couple taking a somewhat casual photo to commemorate their time going out. This is 10 out of 10. Beautiful. And that's it. That's it for my reading today. She's giving you... You can't contain me. Nothing can contain her. We've all accepted that as a fact of our lives. Elma, she didn't need the pillow because she got all the fluff for pillowing. Well, I'm sorry. I thought that she would like extra pillowing. I would have appreciated extra pillowing. Anyways, back to... Thank you once again for bestowing us with your art, Brenda. It is very appreciated. Who knows what awaits in the ruins of the research center? I can't waste too much of my energy on fighting. I need an ally. My gaze falls on Silas, who's sitting on the sofa. I bet he's sitting like a whore.
Don't even think about it, kitten.
I bet he has one foot over the other, like legs crossed, and he's sitting there like a fucking whore. Your going live notification for Discord just popped for me, LMAO. Thank you, Discord, for being so late. Oh, my favorite thing is when it tells me that I am live, or Sia that Sia is live after she already like finished the stream, or I finished the stream. You've been watching the hunt unfold from the sidelines. Don't tell me you haven't been plotting something.
Are you implying you're the one who has all the schemes?
Pin him down? I wouldn't dream. Pretending to threaten him, I playfully pin him down on the sofa. Can we get the thirst cat in the chat, please? You said you don't mind me using you, and right now I really want to use you so I can get into the arena. It's not like you'll lose if you join. It's a win-win situation, right?
If you want to drag me into this, flattery and tricks won't be enough. I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, kitten. I have guests to meet, so I can't join you in your gladiator game.
Thank you, Brenda. Who? There's a knock at the door. Luke and Kieran, who had left the gaming pods, have returned. Their voices come through from the other side.
Boss, our people just delivered their report. We've taken care of all the goods ever brought this time.
Leave a few alive. There's no need to be too thorough.
Yes, sir.
There are a few troublemakers in the area, boss. Can we...
Do as you please.
Thank you, boss.
Your guests are from Ever?
They came all the way here, saying they have a profitable deal to discuss. How could I not play the role of a gracious host?
You're planning to take them all down?
Is it a bad idea?
Oh my god, it's so fucking... It's great, actually. With one graceful stride, he helps me stand, grabs my shoulders, and turns me around.
Come. It's not like you're busy. Let's see what kind of presents they've prepared.
Ooh. After a high-speed ride, we find ourselves before some ruins. They're shrouded in mist and gunsmoke. The air is thick with chaotic energy fluctuations. Frowning, I kick aside some unidentifiable debris and pick up a broken half of a wine bottle. 100-year-old wine, empty jewelry boxes. Don't tell me these are your welcome gifts. Silas casually responds as he slowly circles the area and takes in everything.
They know I won't show up, yet they're still playing a game of pretense. Would you like to guess the reason, kitten?
Either Ever is confident enough to think you'll accept their deal, or the deal is just a front. They're hiding something that can be used against you.
That's why I won't sit around waiting for them to make their move. People only show their hand when they're backed into a corner and desperate to survive.
Silas stops walking, picks up a broken gun stock still containing traces of verticore energy, and crushes it.
I prefer a direct, efficient approach.
I run my fingers along the energy residue on the wall, using my E-Vault to sense the fluctuations in the air. Various energy signatures are intermingled. Although they're erratic, they're not particularly strong. If these are meant to deal the killing blow, they're underwhelming.
The real trump card is...
Again, classic lads. Nearby, a metal wall suddenly collapses. From a dust and debris, multiple armed figures emerge. Their silhouettes are arranged in staggered formation. An electrical current flickers to life. They reveal how the lower half of each figure's face is a mask made of mechanical components. It's integrated into their bodies. The energy readings are changing. Oh, we're gonna have a fight. In the blink of an eye, dozens of thin blue beams simultaneously lock onto our foreheads.
They've finally shown themselves.
Just before the beams could pierce us, Silas grabs me and pulls us back. The spot where we once stood is reduced to scorched earth. I'm just about to catch my breath when the beams converge on us again.
Get behind me.
I'd rather you get behind me. Black-red mist spreads out like a net. It lunges at the blue beams that are attacking us. Beautiful. The mist disintegrates instantly as surging shockwaves and countless energy beams violently burst from all directions. Silas immediately creates another barrier of mist to shield us, but in the blink of an eye, most of it had already been destroyed. Thank you, Daddy! Those energy beams, they can nullify your evil?
Antimatter weapons. They actually managed to get their hands on something interesting.
It sounds turned on by that. He wipes away the blood from his neck, but the wound shows no sign of healing. The figures raise their weapons at the same time to take aim again. Yet Silas responds with a smile instead of being angry. He gathers a more powerful energy storm in his hand. This isn't good. They'll wear down Silas at this rate. Nothing can wear down Silas. And I would love to try. Spotting my motorcycle nearby, I quickly dash toward it using the scattered cover of protection. For protection. After another explosive blast, I race through the lingering dust cloud and return to Silas's side. The thundering roar of my bike's engine envelops us. I thought your bike was ruined, bro. Come with me. Get in, loser. We're escaping. The motorcycle roars at full throttle as we weave through the N109 zone. The sound of gunfire is hot on our heels. I duck and dodge the explosion around us while Silas sits back in the passenger seat. He wields his I'm sorry. The baby has moved. I must capture the baby. The baby. He wields his protocore weapon as if he's playing a shooting game. Are those really antimatter weapons? Silas, were they specifically designed to take you down?
They're just cheap knockoffs, kitten. Keep your eyes on the road. Besides...
A group of shadowy figures closing in behind us fall as Silas' evil strikes them down.
I'm not alone. I have you.
Two motorcyclists. Okay, when you repeat the same effect 4 fucking times, it loses its effect. Two motorcyclists in black close in from both sides. They're trying to slam into me at the same time. I'm just a driver who follows the traffic rules. Oh, game is too loud? Okay, one sec. Yeah. Already at full throttle, I make a split-second decision to step on the brake. I let my motorcycle fall back to dodge their coordinated attack.
They're putting up quite a fight.
How are you planning to shake off these guys? They don't have the energy fluctuations I'd see from these monsters, nor do they show any signs of being modified. Time for me to sleep and not accidentally sleep at 4 a.m. watching random Eurovision videos without realizing time flies. Well, good night, Mori and Cam. Wow, first Mori, then me. I understand, though. I understand. Good night, Karen. Talk to you tomorrow. We don't have much time. We'll reach Kiran in 2 blocks.
You better not forget to turn. Let's not crash into it, kitten.
The boundary of the killing zone is ahead. The last untainted street marks the line between Sanctuary and Hell. A perfect foolproof plan quickly forms in my mind as I push my motorcycle horsepower to its limit. True, entering with the leader of Anakinus? Amidst the wild howls of our pursuers, I charge toward the laser barrier. Well, that means I might end up being a target with you. Time seems to slow down as the orange-red light sweeps over the front wheel of my motorcycle. It washes over my bike and Silas is behind me. Clearly aware of Karan's rules, our mass pursuers stop just before the boundary. They're forced to watch us slip away. You know what? For once, I will say the MC is actually smart. We turn and enter a deserted alley. My motorcycle finally gives out. Silas and I dismount. Uh-oh, we ended up here after all. Oops. But at least I helped you shake off these pursuers.
I might have believed it was an accident if you didn't sound so enthusiastic.
Our faces suddenly appear on the district's central screens. They're magnified dozens of times over. In that same instant, the gunfire echoing throughout the killing zone falls silent. Then, the still air brims with passion as screams resound. They're celebrating. Or maybe going wild over Silas's entrance.
You got what you wanted. There's no turning back now.
Well, you can. I just helped you out. It's time for you to return the favor. Go underground with me. We need to check and see if the old Gaia Research Center is really there.
A life debt is impossible to repay. But since you asked so nicely, kitten, do I even have a choice?
Thank you for showing off your asset to me. With Silas's laughter still in the air, I navigate through the alley debris and barricades and make my way toward the Quran arena. Wait a minute. I'm starting to think you were planning to swoop in during the finals and catch everyone in your trap.
I would never do such a thing. I'm not nearly as clever as you are.
You bitch. God, I love you. Okay, I'm kind of thinking to stop here because I'm so warm. I want to fucking die. I need to put in the fan, but I need to first wash it and I don't have any time. I'm like, I don't know how long. Okay, fine. We'll do another chapter. No, we're not gonna do another chapter. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll try to prep so that tomorrow it's cooler in the house. And I'm not suffering. I am suffering. Did I say that I'm suffering? Because I'm suffering.